lush green fields of the Philippines, rolling through tropical village scenes. New friends made along the way, sharing stories at the break of day.
Hello and welcome to Arizona Trails of Philippine Tales. My name is Steve and welcome to week number 92 of the Philippine House Build. But before we get into that, have you noticed that your money just doesn't buy what it used to? Are you noticing that you are being surrounded by poor, uneducated communists? Are you realizing that the Crusades never truly ended because jihad hasn't? And of course, Islam is coming to a neighborhood or political position somewhere in your area. But if you're too old to care or do anything about it and you just want to live life and enjoy, then by all means, retire. Go someplace, anywhere. Doesn't necessarily have to be the Philippines, but go to a place that treats both you and your money correctly. Here's Tinfoil Hat to retirement.
Tinfoil hat that's shrunk on tight. People are living loan to loan, not paycheck or right. Saudi bought our games, now they want all entertainment. Watch out for the Trojan horse, here comes containment. Ireland made mistakes on immigration. Banks lending to private credit, no regulation. Who supports Iran? It's a curious play. Playing with New York like it's eBay. New sanctions against Iran, the pressure's on. Americans can't afford a holiday that's gone. AOC goes crazy trying to drink the air. UPS cuts jobs, no one's spared. Aye. Aliens flying past Earth, they don't stop. No real ceasefire, just a photo op. Signs the economy will collapse, take heed. No more food aid, which is a good thing indeed. Global debt out of control is wild. Scandal callers in every child. Crazy eyes glare from every screen. Safe haven in crypto, digital dream. People warring gives false information. Prince Hakeem's trending across the nation. Chelsea has a meltdown, fudge floods the street. Pritzker makes Chicago eat sugary defeat. By Wiener Art, it's the new elite. Halloween is no longer safe on your street. Activist judges in Chicago rule. Some will strike your neck. That's the new school! Democrats voted 13 times to keep the government closed. The worst day for the S&P exposed. Remember the 5th of November. England going on strike, cold embers. White backlash roses, it's not a drill. 82% of America in a recession can't pay the bill. Seizing private property, it's the new game. 60% of Americans are below a 6th grade reading level. What a shame! Warren Buffett is laughing, sipping his tea. Refuse the Quran and get arrested, you see. Silencing of the faith, it's underway. Converting the world, no room to stray. The Marxists are coming, the Marxists are near. Obey, convert, or be punished with fear. Disown the brotherhood, pay the tannics or else. Everyone gets social and government assistance, no wealth for self.
doxing the brave men, threats on the rise, the threats of communism. No disguise. University of Illinois says America is the cancer. England gets taken over. No answer. America is about to be taken too. Escape from New York. What else can we do? Get your new Barbie. She's armed and glam. Welcome to New York, your son. Thank you, ma'am. Double ungoverned assistance steps. People are looting, no time to nap. You must accept the lowest standard of living. Remember, Somali is superior. No kidding. Lipid has fallen and is now Londonistan. Remember what America was built on, man. Michigan was about to be attacked. You have to love the new political agenda. Fully staffed. I believe in God, the Father Almighty, creator of heaven and earth. I believe in Jesus Christ, his only Son, our Lord, who was conceived by the Holy Spirit.
All right, that was Tinfoil Hat 2 Retirement. Now let's get going with this house build. Again, this week was sort of a short week. We had everybody leave on Friday, or actually, yes, on Friday, because instead of what we celebrate in America, which is Halloween, here they have All Souls, All Saints Day. And basically what they do is on Fridays, what they'll do is they'll go ahead and they'll clean up the grave sites, maybe even repaint some of the graves. And on what we call Halloween, they actually will go out to the graveyards and eat with the relatives that have passed before in the family. Matter of fact, some of the mausoleums of the richer Filipinos will actually have kitchens and bathrooms inside where the relatives are buried, and they'll spend the day there eating. And then if you're a poor Filipino, then of course, like I said, they paint the tombstones, and then they'll still sit out, bring food and eat. So they spend a day with the passing of relatives, All Souls, All Saints Day, and that's their Halloween. So definitely a difference in culture, and that's what it's about. It's experiencing culture. Everyone should appreciate their own culture, but also appreciate the culture of the country in which they live. So for those that are visiting America, enjoy American culture. Don't try to change that culture into the culture you left, but enjoy the culture that you're in. All right. So again, we do have plants starting to grow here in our plant box. So that's good. Flora gets lots of plants that she puts out. So yes, so this is everything that's growing. It's nice to have some vegetation. I mean, look out there across the wall, there's plenty of vegetation, but even within the walls, it's nice to have some vegetation as well. We did have, we didn't have very many workers. Matter of fact, a lot of the workers left on Thursday, but on Friday, we had, I think, 3 or 4 workers, and of course, they're working on different aspects like the painting, the gate, and some other items, and we'll go over those. All right, so see, water line is still here, going to the wall. Water line goes back here. A lot of the debris back here is picked up. Not all the debris. I mean, some is, like I said, some of the workers have left, so they took things that belong to them. So back here, we'll actually walk this way. I don't think I've actually come back here in the back of the water tank, just to give you a different look here. So here's the back end. This is the pump that actually makes the water go up into the top tank. I hear a chicken back here. Oh, see, there's a little chicken right there. Where's your mama? Where's your mama at? You got anything to say? Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you. There you go. All right. That got him moving in a forward direction. So Again, here's the piping. What we're going to do again, where this outhouse is in this back area, we're going to create like a little storage area back here for like shovels and tools and other things. So that is what we're creating there. And then still looking at different items back here. So you can see that the paint is now finished back here. So all the painting is done back in the back here. So look up and look down, look around. And that's sort of our color scheme. We wanted to go with a white and a dark contrast in colors. And I think we're going to be doing that as well, again for the front where the wall is. All right, yes, a lot of the things were cleared out from the shed. So, matter of fact, they cleaned this area up. A lot of personal items were taken. So now it's just tools and extra stuff that is there. And eventually when they leave out of here, so when all of our construction is pretty much done, a lot of all this stuff is going to be taken away, which that's what we want. We want to have a clean backyard. So you even hear some of the material from the shed that was put out front, but they're going to use it, I think, to help create this shed for the tools over here. So that's what we're working on there. So let's see. So again, everything is painted. Again, a lot of the scaffolding material, wood material, things that are going to be collected and probably moved to a different site. You know, we don't want to keep things that we don't even need or want to use later. So a lot of this stuff is going to probably go back to the original contractor that we had, so that way they can use it on other work sites. It's always good to recycle, reuse. Still a lot of plants coming out here, which is good. You know, and just for reference too, I noticed this the other day. I was walking in the kitchen. So again, we have a raised level. So this is the ground here outside. But this right here, this level, this is the actual floor on the inside of the house. So we are raised. So it's sort of weird when I'm inside and then I see somebody walking past there at a lower level than I am walking on the floor. I always think that's pretty interesting. And we've had some new additions this week again. So some of the new additions that we had made this week is, if you look at the top of the wall right here in front, you see that we added lights. So those lights are added for nighttime. Another thing that we added was a sidewalk that goes from the pedestrian gate entrance to the steps right here. So we added that. And then of course we had our normal gate area. You're going to see that it's all painted red now. It's not really a paint, it's the Rust-Oleum. It's what's keeping the metal from rusting out. So everything is rendered on this side of the wall. And of course we've got the Rust-Oleum that's there to prevent it from rusting, along with the covers. I think I pointed the covers out last week as well. And then now we'll come over here. The staircase is something too that's going to be, it's got the red Rust-Oleum all over it. And then of course later it's going to be painted. So I think this is the first time I'm going to take everyone actually up to the roof deck. So this, they got the metal, see, metal plates now. So it wasn't concrete or anything like that. They've just welded on the plates to the staircase, smoothed everything out, and then eventually it's all going to be painted. Remember, one of the things that we were saving on is the tile work. So we have real tiles that were on the front of the house, but the garage is actually cut. So the person that we had, our painter, he actually makes a design in and then paints it to look like the tiles. So here's an example. So he did the design, he put the skim coat over it, and then eventually he'll paint it to make it look like the tiles, and then he'll paint. So the painter has a big job to do. He's going to be painting the staircase and the front, our color scheme, you know, gray and white. So we'll just come up these stairs. So everything, he tried painting up here too. So you can see like he did this paint and this paint. And then again, the welds are all here. And now he also started up here. He hasn't really finished up here, but you can see where he put the skim coat around. He hasn't got that part yet. He laid down a coating on the bottom of the concrete as well. Of course, we've been walking up here, but here early in the morning, let's go ahead and take a big quick look around everywhere. So as you can see, early in the morning, you can see everything from up here. Of course, definitely look at the blue roof if you want to protect yourself from mysterious fires of structures. Ensure that you do get a royal blue roof. That's one of the things too. I didn't know we sort of put the gray coating up here on this spot. Maybe we should have painted it royal blue as well. But yeah, you can see definitely up here on the roof deck how high we are, and you can see way out even into the mountains. So we got the mountains way up there on the mountain range, which is really nice. And then when you look down, you got this down here, you can see the front yard. So everything is road out this way, and it can bring the road back over this way. Our solar panels, let's see if you can see the solar up here. I don't know if you can or not. I'm going to put the camera up this way so you can see. So if you can see this is our solar panels on the front of the roof. And that is what supplies our electricity. And then we got, of course, our Elon Musk Starlink, and then also our water tank over there. So definitely a good view all around from the house here. And I'm just going to walk around. This is early in the morning, so of course the sun is out and bright. And this is our view from up on our roof deck. Now, of course, I don't know what we're going to do up here with the roof deck. I thought maybe we would put some chairs along this wall over here. So this would be our seating area. Then I thought too, I told Flora that it'd be nice to have like a little grill, like built-in grill just up here if you wanted to grill something up here. And then maybe some additional chairs or something up here to sit and watch the cars and everything come up the hill. All right, we're going to go ahead and make our way back down the stairs here. So, like I said, eventually this will all be colored in. So now you can see down our yard, you can see the wall here and going all the way back. All right. The road is actually going to start getting busy here because usually everybody goes to church during this time. So let's go across outside and see what the front looks like with the wall and everything painted. All right. So we're going to go out this way. And there's our lazy dog right there. Already tired from all the night stuff, aren't you, Brownie? You tired, Brownie? Yes, all right, good dog. So that was a dog there. And we're just going to go outside. So see, our door, it's got all the Rust-Oleum on it. And then we're just going to go ahead and we'll close this so that way we can see. Alright, so we're going to go across the street. Alrighty. So this is the front. Everything is painted except, you know, the house is painted, but we still need to paint all the bars and we need to paint the doors. So it's getting to where we need. It's getting to where we want. So we got our lights on, connected to the electrical post, and that is that right there. I think, and like I said, the front is going to stay rendered. So see, this is the front of the house this way, and this is the road that goes out by our wall. See, we need to cut all this grass that's there. So maybe one day I got to get a weed whacker and start cutting all that grass down. But the front, like I said, is rendered except for that one pole right there, and then that's the house that is that way. So this is the house with our driveway that comes out. Our walkway comes all the way out as well. And then Flora, I think, plans on, like I said, putting a bunch of plants also in front of the wall as well. So that way we have some different plants there. So little things at a time, just we're doing everything step by step. And like I said, I'm going to maybe stop numbering the weeks. Like I won't put all the weeks on here. Somewhere I'm going to stop calling them weeks and I'm just going to call them additional projects. Here's another lazy dog early in the morning. So that dog over there is a male, but he's getting older. So we're going to get a puppy male, I think maybe even today, I don't know. I know we have somebody coming to give us a puppy dog, so we'll see. Nice outside dogs. The funny thing about the Philippines is these dogs will go and leave, roam the neighborhood, and then come back. It's sort of funny. I mean, they know where they live, so they just come back and they live in their area. And that's Philippine life. All right, and that's what we're doing. We're just enjoying our retirement life here in the Philippines. Boy, sometimes I'm glad I'm here in the Philippines versus other places around the world. I mean, there's a lot of turmoil going on, both in England and the United States. So, again, are you ready to retire? All right. Well, if you are ready to retire and go to a different place, I wish you luck, and definitely come back and see what new things happen around this household here of the Philippine house build. And I will talk to you later on. Thank you for joining Arizona Trails of Philippine Tales. You have a great day. Bye-bye.